Divorce. Ugh, it's never easy. And in South Africa, let's just say the legal side of things can get really complicated.
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of folks think, hey, DIY divorce, save some money, make it quick and simple.
Right. Seems straightforward, right?
But today, we're going deep on why that might not be the best idea. We're diving into an article called The Pitfalls of DIY Divorce in South Africa.
Yeah, really eye-opening. I mean, who knew divorce law could be so tricky?
It's way more than just signing some papers, right?
Exactly. There's a whole web of laws and regulations that most people don't even know about.
So for anyone considering a DIY divorce or even just curious about the legal landscape, this one's for you.
Buckle up. It's about to get legal.
First things first, the article makes it clear. South African divorce law, it's not just common sense, it's based on specific legislation.
Yeah, like real hardcore legal stuff.
We're talking the Divorce Act, that's like your main rule book.
Yeah.
Then you've got the Maintenance Act and the Children's Act.
Each one with its own, intricate details. It's a lot to keep track of.
And here's the thing, it's not just about those acts.
Oh, no, it gets deeper.
There's also these super specific court rules and directives.
Yeah, like the nitty-gritty.
These rules, they dictate everything from how you got to serve those legal papers, to like the precise steps you need to follow in court.
And believe me, the court takes this stuff seriously.
It's like a highly choreographed dance.
It really is.
One misstep and, well...
You're in trouble.
Yeah, and the article points out this big risk. If you're not a legal eagle, if you don't know these rules inside and out...
You could end up with a divorce that's not even granted.
Can you imagine going through all that emotional turmoil, the stress?
Ugh, it's heartbreaking.
And then, bam, your case gets tossed because of some technicality.
A technicality you didn't even know existed.
Yeah. And suddenly that DIY cost saving, it backfires. Big time.
More time, more money, more stress.
Not the outcome anyone wants.
Definitely not.
And there's more. The article really emphasizes this. People going the DIY route, they often miss crucial stuff.
Oh, yeah, stuff that could really come back to bite you.
Things like maintenance payments for a spouse or for kids, and the role of the family advocate, that's a big one.
Huge. They're there to make sure the children's best interests are protected,
Like an independent guardian looking out for the kids.
Exactly. You can't just skip over that.
No, you really can't. You need legal expertise to navigate that.
100%.
And the article's warning is pretty stark. If these crucial things aren't handled right...
From the get-go.
Yeah, you're basically setting yourself up for more legal battles down the line and unexpected financial burdens, things that could have been avoided with the right help from the start.
It's not just about splitting things up in the moment. It's about making sure your future is secure, too.
Yeah, true. Let's talk about those finances for a sec. I mean, the initial appeal of DIY, it's obvious.
No lawyer fees.
Exactly. But this article really highlights how those long-term financial repercussions can be, well.
Oof, they can be brutal.
Yeah. Think about property. If you and your ex own a place together.
Joint ownership.
Yeah. Without the right legal guidance, the way you split that up might not be fair.
It might end up putting one person at a serious disadvantage.
Financially, I mean.
And that's a huge problem.
The article gives this example of maintenance settlements.
Ah, yes.
You might agree to something that sounds okay at the time.
In the heat of the moment.
Yeah, but without fully grasping the legal side of things and what you're entitled to.
You could be setting yourself up for some serious financial stress later on.
The article uses child support as an example. Imagine agreeing to a lower amount.
Just because you didn't know the guidelines, the actual rules around it.
Right, and that's small saving now. It could seriously impact your financial stability and your child's well-being down the line.
Talk about penny wise and pound foolish.
So the big takeaway from this deep dive into DIY divorce...
It's tempting, but...
It's tempting, but risky. South African divorce law is complex. And the potential financial fallout.
It's just not worth it to go it alone.
The article is crystal clear. Getting help from qualified legal professionals. It's not an extra expense.
It's an investment.
An investment in a fair outcome. One that's legally sound and protects everyone involved.
You, your ex, your kids, everyone.
So to our listeners out there, as you weigh your options, think long-term. Security, well-being, those are the priorities.
Don't get blinded by the promise of quick and easy.
Exactly. Because when it comes to something as important as divorce, those hidden costs, those unforeseen consequences of going it alone, They can be huge, something to think about, right?
Definitely something to consider very carefully.